Communicate. Listening and Speaking Skills. Coursebook. CD 2. Unit 12. Vocabulary. Exercise 4.
It's legal for British teenagers to take a part-time job from the age of 13. At 13, you can't work night shifts. You have to start work after 7 a.m. and finish before 7 p.m. You can do a maximum of 2 hours a day in term time and up to 25 hours per week in the holidays. Saturday jobs in clothes shops, supermarkets and music stores are popular with 15 and 16-year-olds who are allowed to work up to 8 hours on a Saturday. Many also take a holiday job for part of the school holidays, when they can work up to 35 hours per week. Some teenagers work cash in hand for family members or local businesses and don't declare their earnings. But most young people have similar conditions to adult workers. They have to make national insurance contributions. But because young people work a limited number of hours, they are often exempt from paying tax.
Unit 12. Speaking. Exercises 2 and 3. 1.
Hi, I'm Shahid. I'm 14. I do a paper round every morning before I go to school. I walk round and deliver newspapers to people's houses. It's a good way to get some extra spending money, but I don't like having to get up so early.
2.
My name's Lucy. I've got a Saturday job in H&M. I'm saving up to go on holiday with my friends next summer. My colleagues are a real laugh, and I get a discount on the things I buy in the store. But working in a shop means I end up spending too much money on clothes.
3.
My name's Henry. I'm a student and I'm not studying in my hometown, so it's really expensive paying for my university tuition, accommodation and general living expenses. Last Christmas I had a holiday job teaching snowboarding in a ski resort. That was brilliant fun, but after tax and national insurance deductions, I didn't actually take home that much money.
4.
Hi, I'm Natalie. My mum and dad have a pub, and I sometimes work there at weekends, or when they need me to. It's not official. I get paid cash in hand, so the money's quite good, but it's really tiring being on your feet all evening.
Unit 12. Pronunciation. Exercise B.
Birthday. 4. Her. Learn. More. Skirt. Talk. Water. Word.
Unit 12. Listening. Exercises 3 and 4.
Hi there. Well, I'm joined in the studio today by Rose Mercer from the Employment Services Board, and she's here to tell us about vacation jobs for teens. Rose, hi.
Hello, Dan.
So, to start with, Rose, why is it a good idea for our teenage listeners to get a summer job?
Well, apart from the obvious financial advantage of earning some money, getting a summer job is a great way to pick up some first-hand experience of the world of work. It teaches responsibility, and it certainly looks great on your resume when you start looking for a serious job after college.
So, what kind of employment options do our teenage listeners have?
Well, I'm going to tell you about 2 classic options for the summer vacation. And the first of these is being a lifeguard.
Oh, sure. Now, that must be a great job. You just sit on a high chair and get a suntan, right?
Well, no, there's a little more to it than that. Obviously, the basic requirement for becoming a lifeguard is that you are a good swimmer. But you also need to do extensive training. However, a lot of people don't realize what else is involved in being a lifeguard.
Like what? If one of our listeners was thinking about becoming a lifeguard, what else would they have to take into account?
Well, that depends on where you work. If you get a job in a hotel pool or a small community pool, then it can be quite relaxing. And of course, you work independently. But if you work in a big water park, you'll be part of a team and work with hundreds of kids. It's quite hard work.
And what about the beach? Could I go and get a job with Pamela Anderson?
Well, beach lifeguarding is very well paid, but you have to pass a lot of physical tests and be in top condition to have a chance at getting a job.
Okay. So what's the other option?
Well, another great all-American vacation job is being a camp counselor. This means working as a part of a team of leaders on one of the nation's hundreds of summer camps for kids.
What type of person do you need to be?
Well, again, the basic requirements are quite obvious. You'll be working with kids, so you'll need to have a lot of patience and like being around kids, of course. But another thing to bear in mind is that camp organizers prefer to employ people who have a particular skill, like the ability to play music or be good at sports or arts and crafts.
And do you have to work long hours?
Oh, yes. It's a full-time job and then some.
What's the money like?
Well, the money's not great if you consider the long hours you have to work. You'll be on call and may have to work 24/7. But remember, your food and accommodation are free. What's more, you can have a great time living away from your parents.
Okay. That's two great suggestions for earning some extra dollars during the vacations. Now we're going to talk about social.
Unit 12, Pronunciation, Exercise A.
Requirements. Resume. Attendant. Curriculum. Assistant. Admission. Repetitive.
Unit 12, Final Task, Strategy Box.
The money's not great, but your food and accommodation are free.
Unit 12, Review, Exercise 1.
Holiday job. Employee. Part-time job. Boss. Colleague. Earnings. Employer. Pay tax. Spending money. Work shifts. Work cash in hand.
Unit 12, Review, Exercise 2. 1,
Work.
2,
Bought.
3,
Saw.
4,
Burn.
5,
Bird.
6,
4.